Hi guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. Hi guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. Pretty wild that we are 2 weeks into this thing. I've been having a total like jammy day. I watched The Family Stone. Kay and I have been just making sure we've got all of our like gifty things together. We're on the same page. I ate last night's leftovers for lunch, which was really lovely. And then I caught up on my Advent socks, which you saw a little bit ago. So of course I watched episode 4 of Heated Rivalry. I just was like, I feel like I am a broken record, so like maybe let me not talk about it for 2 seconds. But I also have been reading the books, which is totally the fault of Maker V, but not in a negative. So I finished the first one in like 2 days. And now I'm finally reading the Elia and Shane book, which is called Heated Rivalry. And oh, it's so good. Like some of the things that we infer about the show are a little bit more spelled out in the book. And it's just perfect. I'm enjoying it so thoroughly. So I just kind of had like, not even like a nap, but just like a rest. I just feel like I need rest. And it gave me a little bit of brain space to think about what I want to knit next. Since I finished my hat, which I did bring to show you, I'm really happy with how this turned out. So this is post block. It actually dried really fast. And this is all in my yarn Sueño, but it looks really cute. And it fits me well. And I think it goes really well with that coat that I picked up recently from Old Navy, which I was watching Anne of Capran Cottage's Vlogmas this morning. And I noticed that she has the same exact coat. And I was like, girl. And she's like, I know, we're twinning. So that was pretty cute. So I've been thinking about what I want to pick up to knit, and I decided it would be responsible and virtuous of me to look at what I have on my needles currently. And to be honest, I did a big whip down in May. I have a whole series of videos about that I can put here. I think it's here. And I have been slowly, with no deadline, working on this blanket, which is the Cozy Comfort Throw, which is a pattern made for Advents. And part of the reason it's so lovely is that like each section is exactly for like a 25-gram mini. Like it uses basically all of it. And I've worked on this, I think I cast it on like 2 years ago at this point, and I'll just pick it up and kind of work on it. I'm throwing random bits and bobs of fingering weight leftovers, mini skeins. So I was like, well, I could pull this out and just knit a little bit on it for the rest of the month, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna bore me because it's literally just garter. So I decided to look at like the other project that I still have on the needles, which is a sweater whip. I'm sort of feeling like I put it down because I think that I am anticipating that I'm not gonna like the way that it fits. Also, I'm very amused that literally every single one of these projects, this, and what I'm about to show you are striped, and I'm wearing stripes, and I'm doing the advent stripes. I do love a stripe, okay? But I'm very aware that like everything is striped right now, which is just sort of funny to notice. So let me pull that one out. So the colors on this and even the pattern were very much influenced by Connie G, who is another YouTuber here. I saw her version of this traveler's cardigan and was like enamored with it. So I went through and found some stuff in my stash as well as some yarn at the store that got me this far. So what has happened is that I put the body on hold in order to do the sleeves because I just felt like the sleeves were gonna change the fit of it and I didn't want to make it too long. So I've got one sleeve basically done, but it just looks funny because it's so drop shoulder that I think I like talked myself out of wanting to work on it. But you know, okay, I'll try it on again. I'll see where we're at, get back to it because I do think it's going to be cute. At least I love the colors, so that might be something to explore. However, I don't really feel like spending the time to figure out where I was. So, but it's good to look at it and to remind myself that it's not as scary and daunting as it seems. So then I spent some time just looking through my Ravelry, you know, general likes and favorites and stuff. And one of the patterns that has been on my mind for a while is, let me look up the name really quick because I can't remember. So it is a slipover called the Primrose Slipover. I'll post a little photo of it here. It is like a fingering weight held with a mohair to get like a DK weight. And it's just like a very basic slipover. I do not have anything like that in my wardrobe. I have like a couple sweater vests, like my tessellated that I just finished and my fest vest, but they're both more like fitted vests, and this is just like a slipover. I thought it would look really cute over some of my dresses, also with like a button down and big linen pants and then that over it. So I've been really wanting to make that, and I even have had yarn in mind for it, and I think that might be a really nice thing to cast on tonight and knit on throughout the next week or two. It seems like a pretty simple knit, and that's kind of what I want. That's kind of what I want. Like, I want a simple knit, but for it to be a garment at the end. You know? I don't know. Whatever. I don't have to explain myself. But anyway, I've had this lavender loon for a while, and like I hope the color is picking up. I might have to show it to you tomorrow, but it is this amazing like olive green. There's bits of hemp in it, and for whatever reason the hemp has picked up like a lilac purple color. And Lavender Loon did a trunk show at Starlight Knitting Society, not last Rose City Yarn Crawl, but the one before, and my friend Susan and I were both like, this color, like so into it. And so Susan picked up a bunch of it and I picked up the rest of it, and she gave me what she had left over when she was done with her project. So I have 6 skeins of this, which I believe will be perfect for that slipover. I think I'll even have some left over. So I think the move might be to skein this beauty up and yeah, just cast that on. Like, there's gonna be some shaping at the top, and then it's just gonna be like straight stockinette, which kind of sounds nice right now. So I think that is what tonight is going to entail. But first, that's going to be my reward. But we're actually having the Starlight holiday party tomorrow night after work. And so I need to make some cookies because it's going to be a little cookie exchange. So I don't want to show you too much of it because I'm making the same recipe that I sent Emily in her package. So I'm going to kind of keep it on the down low so that she can take you along on that journey with her. I think what I'm going to do is turn on my Heated Rivalry audiobook and just whip up the dough so that I can bake it, because it does have to sit and chill for a little bit. I don't even think it has to chill, it just has to sit. So, yeah, that's the plan for this evening. But I'll cast this on and give you some updates later tonight. And that's what's going on today. So, I'll talk to you in a bit.
Trying to get Mackenzie and Emtothethird to hop on the train here and read, but she's still reading her Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights, sorry. And I really hope she finishes up so we can read this book together because it's bananas.
I am.